Hey, my name is River, and today I'm going to be talking about the movie Kokoda. Kokoda was released in 2006 and was directed by Alistair Grierson. It is set in 1942 on the Kokoda track in Papua New Guinea. There was a small militia group called Chokos who were trying to defend the Kokoda track from the Japanese. If the Japanese are to beat them, it will allow them to invade Australia. They're the last stand for Australia. The attitudes during the time of the Kokoda battle were very one-sided during this time. So the film Kokoda Grierson has used codes such as characterization to reinforce the dominant reverent attitudes that representing your country is the correct thing to do. Grierson also in the film reinforced the critical Australian attitude towards the Japanese being unacceptably ruthless and inhumane through the use of camera angle. Let's have a look at how some of the camera angle has been used. Grierson constructed Darko as hard, determined and resilient, which reinforces the attitude of the Chokos being admirable for representing their country. Through swap codes such as facial expression that are used on Darko, it reflects on the Chokos as a whole and positions them to be all thought of as hard, determined and resilient, just like him. In the final scene where the major of the AIF is dismissing them, Darko can be seen with a stoic facial expression even though the speech being given can be classified as an emotional one. Through the use of Darko's stoic facial expression, it tells us that Darko is not an emotional guy, or is he just very good at holding back his emotions, which furthermore displays his resilience and determination. This stoic face expression, however, can also be seen on the faces of all the other Chokos, which implies that they do too have the same or similar resilience and determination. From these two quotes from Darko, his hardness and determination shines through, in which the use of inclusive language such as we shows how he is determined to finish the job rather than wait around. Also, the use of inclusive language represents Darko as a leader and reflects onto the Chokos as a whole as leaders. From this quote, it also enables Darko to largely be respected due to his determination on getting back to the camp and his resilience in which he is able to bypass the slightest inconvenience and stay focused. Now onto how Grierson has constructed the Japanese soldiers in Kokoda. Grierson has constructed the Japanese soldiers as cruel and heartless. This reinforces the critical attitude of most Australians that the Japanese fought in an unacceptably inhumane and ruthless fashion. He does this through multiple camera shots being used in the scene where a Japanese soldier is seen chasing Wilstead after he abandoned a fight. The camera shot is displayed going down the barrel of a gun, showing the direction of where the bayonet is pointing. From this camera angle, it shows the fear on Wilstead's face, which creates a fear towards the Japanese soldier. Grierson has constructed the Japanese soldiers as cruel and heartless. This reinforces the critical attitude of most Australians that the Japanese fought in an unacceptably inhumane and ruthless fashion. He does this through multiple camera shots being used in the scene where a Japanese soldier is seen chasing Wilstead after he abandoned a fight. The camera shot is displayed going down the barrel of a gun, showing the direction of where the bayonet is pointing. From this camera angle, it shows the fear on Wilstead's face, which creates a fear towards the Japanese soldier. Also, a crab shot is also used in the same scene where Wilstead is hiding beneath a log from the Japanese soldiers. In this scene, you can see through a crab shot the Japanese soldiers' feet move across the screen. The feet of the Japanese soldiers, despite being in a jungle, are extremely quiet and clean. This scene creates an unnatural effect of the Japanese and positions the audience to respond in confusion. From the Japanese having clean feet, it portrays them as unnatural and therefore giving them an advantage over the Australians, Chokos. This then reinforces the Australian to respond critically towards the Japanese, as once again it is giving the Japanese an unfair advantage. Overall, in the movie Kokoda, Grierson has reinforced a reverent attitude towards representing country as being admirable. He does this through the characterization of Darko, in which he has constructed Darko to be resilient and hard through the action he does, such as the use of dialogue and facial expression. From the characterization of Darko, we are able to understand the resilience and determination that the Jokos have, which enables the audience to have the reverent attitude that they're admirable for representing the country. Also in the movie, Grierson has reinforced a critical attitude towards the Japanese through use of camera angle. The examples listed identify the Japanese as unfair, in which twice in similar scenes the Japanese are positioned to be seen as giving themselves as an advantage. This enables the audience to be positioned in a critical mindset towards the Japanese and proves how effectively Grierson has reinforced the attitude. Thank you for watching.